Okay, and I want to welcome everybody to Wednesday night. Real quick, just a reminder, next Wednesday is the 4th of July. I was just sitting here talking about that. Next Wednesday is the 4th of July, so we will not have training next Wednesday night. Then we will resume the following Wednesday. We're going to be on a text message marketing series that Woodrow has put together for the team. And so we're going to start that tonight, and you're going to see that the last slide says next week, but what we're going to do is we're going to go into it on the next training will be on the week following that. Let me look at my calendar. July the 11th. So we will start training back up July the 11th. And just we're going to be in text message marketing for a few weeks here. You know, text message marketing is extremely important. It's a great way to reach out and touch clients, touch customers. I hope that you are using it yourself and for your clients and customers. So let's get started here. And real quick, first and foremost, let me shut this off and move this. First and foremost, if you have not joined our Facebook group, join our Facebook group at facebook.com/groups/AWS Mastermind. That's facebook.com/groups/AWS Mastermind. A lot of really super great information going on in that group. And if you have not joined our YouTube channel, join our YouTube channel. And that's where all the trainings happen. We are live on YouTube every single week at the same time we're doing training. So we want to make sure that if you can't get on the Zoom channel, all you have to do is go to the YouTube channel and just search for AppWizard Studio. That's AppWizard Studio. And you will find us on YouTube, and make sure you like us and follow us. Real quick disclaimer, AppWizard Studio nor I cannot guarantee just because you are watching trading, you will make any sales, create any traffic, or increase your income. Every person is different, has a different work ethic and different desires. Why text marketing? You know, we've probably been talking about text marketing now for 6 years. And it's not changed any more today than it was 6 years ago. It is one of the most powerful tools out there in the marketing world today. You need text marketing. You need to be building your text list. Text message marketing is the fastest lead generating and customer communication tool available today. I mean, think about this. I want everybody to stop just for one moment. And I want you to think about what I just said. Text message marketing is the fastest lead generating and customer communication tool available today. How many of you today received a text? How many on the call today received a text? Yes, yes, yes. Multiple texts. Absolutely. Yes. Many text all the time. Now, as soon as you receive that text, what happens? You pick up your phone. We've talked about this in the past about Pavlov's dog. You know, every time the bell rings, the dog eats. We have been trained by the phone companies and by the people that have put millions and millions of dollars on the notification sounds inside your phone, that when you hear that notification sound, you immediately reach for your phone. It's no different when you're using text message marketing to do the exact same thing, reach out to people and touch them, and you're about to give them an offer or a deal or something about your business or someone else's business, and they're going to reach for that phone and they're going to pick it up. Text message advertising allows you to reach new prospects while they're hot. When someone comes in and they sign up for your text message program, they do that for one specific reason. They want something that is absolutely relevant to what they just did. So if they walk into a dress store, or a jean shop, or a restaurant, or a hunting store, or whatever that is, they are expecting to receive what? That information, and they're expecting to receive it within the next week or two, okay? And bring them back in. There is nothing faster, and no other advertisement is read as much as text messages. And that's just the bottom line. We read them every single day. Every time we pick up our phone, we're reading text. We even get to where we're checking our text and seeing if someone texts us, even when we don't even hear a notification sound. We are wanting people to text us so bad, we will literally pick up our phones to see if someone texted us. Nearly 97% of messages are opened and read. The opportunity to increase sales, customers, engagement is huge, absolutely huge. Why SMS marketing is effective. Email messages are protected by spam filters, and paper ads are lost or tossed out. I don't know about you, but I get a mailbox of that stuff every single week. As soon as I get it, I never open it, I never read it, I never look at it. I throw it right away in my phone. Why? Because every single place that I need an incentive from, or a coupon from, or what specials are going on this week, I have signed up for their text message marketing program. But text messages are received, read, and stored in the recipient's phone. Text message marketing is quick, affordable, and effectively allows local businesses to reach a large targeted audience with a few simple clicks. You can literally reach out to 500 people a month for 30 bucks or 45 bucks or $90, whatever you are charging for your text message program. Okay. When you go out to the businesses, whatever you're charging, it's extremely affordable and extremely easy to use, and businesses need to be using it. You need to be going out every single week. And if you sell an app, you need to be selling the marketing platform with text message marketing. Consumers are constantly on the go and always connected to their cell phones. I would be willing to bet that right now, that right this very moment, every single person on here has their cell phone within reach. Mine's right next to my side, right here on the desk, right next to me. We always have our cell phones with us. People are ready for this fun, interactive marketing system. They want to hear from you so they can share your offers with their friends. Text messages today are so easy to share. All you have to do is click on the screen of your phone, and it brings it up. Who do you want to share it with? And you sit there and forward it right on to someone else. I do that all the time. Whether it be a contest for free tickets to a sporting event, girls' night out, discounts at the spa, or huge VIP savings from their favorite restaurant or merchant, they want to know. The only reason they don't know is because someone isn't sending out a message. You have to reach out to your clients. You have to reach out to the businesses that are out there that are not using these tools, and use them for what? Effective marketing. Effective marketing. You know, people put ads in newspapers today, or the little pity savers and all that stuff, and they're spending $400 or $500 a month for that, and they don't even know what their return on investment is. They don't even have a clue what their return is. All they know is they've been doing it forever, and because they've been doing it forever, they want to continue to do it. Mobile marketing should be an integral part of every business's advertising strategy. Our AppWizard marketing platform enables your messages, coupons, promotions, news, and alerts to be delivered in the most efficient manner possible. The services we provide at AppWizard Studio are fast, effective, the most affordable on the market, and you can go check all the prices out there, and I can promise you there is no more affordable text message marketing platform and or program combined with the mobile web apps and the platforms that we have. There's not a more effective, more affordable program on the market anywhere. With proper implementation, our text marketing platform can put any business in the hands of their customers more effectively than any platform in the industry. Why is SMS marketing effective? Reliable delivery. When that message goes out, someone is going to receive it. The only way they do not receive those messages is how? They block them. Why do people block them? Because they get spammed over and over and over again. Most people ask me, say, Kerry, how do we set our program up and how many messages should we send out? No more than one a week. Do not sit there and push those SMS messages out 2, 3, 4 times a week. People will block you. How many times have you blocked someone? How many times have you blocked someone from your phone because all they did was send out message after message after message after message, and you get tired of it. People get tired of all those messages. So when you set up these campaigns with other people, okay, with your clients, with your business associates, whatever you're doing, even for yourself, set up 1 a week, 2 a month, whatever it is, in direct correlation with what you're doing. Direct line to the customer. You have no better communication tool than to have an SMS marketing system. You have a direct line to the customer and able to send them exactly what they're looking for and what you're wanting to move and what you're wanting to target and what products you're wanting to sell right into their inbox in their marketing system on their phone. High engagement, 97%. And most SMS messages are read within 2 to 3 minutes. 2 to 3 minutes of being received. Now, in Texas, they just passed a law. I know they got the law in Florida. I know that for a fact because I got a ticket in Florida for texting. Okay. A lot of the states now, you can't text while you're driving. Matter of fact, I've got a thing turned on my phone that says, hey, I am driving. Don't text me right now, or I will stop and read it whenever you text me. Okay. So if you get that, you know that I didn't see the message. But what's going to happen is I'm going to see that message as soon as I stop and I'm done driving. So extremely high engagement. That's what you want in any marketing campaign. I don't know of anybody that says, well, you know what? I'd only like to say 1% of the people see my text messages going out, when 97% of those messages are going to be seen. Complement your email marketing strategy. You definitely need to team up with your email marketing strategy and your text message marketing strategy. Both of those need to go hand in hand, walk in concert with each other so that everything is covered. And people say today, oh man, email is not important. People don't read email anymore. I can tell you now, with the email, the way it's set up on the phones today, with the notifications on the phone, with everything that comes in on your phone now, and everybody having their phone, they've got their email on their phone, and guess what? They're reading their emails. Now, they're not going to read them as fast as a text message because it's not quite on the level of importance, okay? Because they're getting a lot of spam via email, and they're getting a lot of junk that they don't want to read. But they're going to flip through their phone, and because the title of the email is in big, bold letters, as soon as they see your message that they signed up for, along with the message from the SMS marketing strategy, guess what? They're going to see them both at the same time or within just a few hours of each other. And they're going to know that you do exactly what you say you're going to do. And you're going to reach out to them with coupons, with specials, with special sales, giving away free stuff. Maybe it's tickets to a concert, whatever it is. They're going to know that you're serious about doing exactly what you're doing. Why is SMS important? Why is it effective? SMS is one of the most useful marketing channels at your disposal for several reasons. Ubiquity of smartphones. Think about this for a moment. Nearly 3/4 of the US population owns a smartphone. SMS is an excellent way to reach these customers directly. By including a link in this text, you can drive engagement with your business online. Put a link in the text message. Drive them right into the app, right into the coupon, right into the scratch off, right into the event calendar. Whatever you're going to do, all you got to do is put the link right in the text message and you're going to take them exactly where they need to go. Closes the email marketing loop. Although email and the SMS marketing have many similarities in their strategy implementation, they work best in tandem. How many of you have heard of push notifications? You know, people say, oh, well, I really want to have push notifications. Email was the first push notification system ever invented. Email marketing. Email was the first push notification. When they came out with the autoresponders and all that stuff, email marketing is a push notification system. SMS is a push notification system. So when your clients ask you, hey, do you have a push notification system? Absolutely. It's built right into our marketing platform. Right into our marketing platform. As mentioned earlier, you can use SMS to send instant notifications, while email contains the more long-form content. High engagement rates. SMS engagement rates are astronomical compared to email. With 90% of SMS messages read within 3 minutes of receiving them, this makes SMS very, very helpful in delivering critical information with a high success rate. Colleges use it when they have a problem on campus. High schools use it when they have a problem on campus. Middle schools use it. Stores use it when something's going on. They need to let everybody know exactly what's happening. They got to send out that critical information, okay? When a store wants to have a sale, they literally load that sale into their SMS platform, push a button, and it goes. Someone is responsible for doing that. It can be you or it can be the store. You can train them how to do that, and or you can do it yourself, and that does what? It increases your revenue and helps you do exactly what you want to do. Great for emerging markets. If your business is trying to operate in countries where data is expensive and Wi-Fi is less common, SMS is a much better channel to communicate information. SMS is international. You don't have to worry about if someone's going to get your message. I get messages from overseas all the time. Things that I've signed up for, webinars that I've signed up for, trainings that I've signed up for. And they're in the UK, or they're in India, or they're in Japan, or they're in, all over the world. And when their SMS message goes out, guess what? I receive that message. So it's not just for here. If you have a product and or something that you're doing that is international, SMS marketing is one of the greatest ways you can reach consumers in the other areas. What kind of revenue can text marketing generate for local businesses? The ROI calculator is an amazing, amazing tool which allows you to go in and show them exactly what they're going to get. For example, on this ROI calculator on this slide here, you got 2 locations. Number of daily signups, 4. Now this is extremely low, okay? You can go in and change these numbers once you start solidifying the numbers and start getting the numbers to do exactly what you need to do, so that you get the analytics down and you say, oh, well, they're getting 7 signups today. So we can go in here and we can adjust these numbers in the ROI calculator. That's onetap.mobi/ROI. If somebody could just put that in the chat box, onetap.mobi/ROI, onetap.mobi/ROI. And you can pull it up on your computer and or you can pull it up on your phone. And when you pull it up on your phone, you're able to sit there and show your customer, your client, exactly what text message marketing can do for them. Promotions a month, 3. So every 10 days, you're sending out a promotion. Percent offer redeemed, 5%. And you're going to know as you're going through and you're working with this business, and then as you're working with multiple businesses, exactly what the averages are and where those averages come out. Cost average transaction. What is the cost of an average transaction? You have to ask your client that. You're not going to know right off the top of your head what the cost of an average transaction is. It could be $45, it could be $15. So what you put the cost of the average transaction, whatever they tell you that average transaction is, and it goes into the formula. Cost per text message, 5 cents, 3 cents, depending on what program you have. So just simply put those numbers in and hit calculate, and it tells them exactly what their text cost is and what their sales volume increase is. As you can see here, annual sales volume increase, less texting cost, $45,561.60. That is phenomenal, considering that they've only got 4 signups a day, 2 locations, 3 texts going out a month with a 5% redeem rate. Think about that. Can you not walk in and share and show and pull up onetap.mobi/ROI and you ask them the questions? For example, Kenny, how many locations do you have? I have 2. The average location usually gets anywhere from 4 to 6 signups. So let's go on the low side. And as we see this start to graduate, we will update these numbers for you. So, okay, there's 4. How many promotions would you like to send a month? The average is 4, 1 a week. I recommend 3, I recommend 2, whatever your recommendation is for that business. Okay, so we're going to do 3. So, okay, we know that the average redemption rate is going to be anywhere from 5 to 8%. Going to be 5 to 8%, just the way it is. Okay, so 5 to 8%. And now you're going to ask them, what's your average cost transaction? What is the average at the end of the day of all the transactions that ran through your cash register? What is that number going to be? And then cost per text message. You know what the cost per text message is going to be. If it's 3 cents, you're going to go in there and charge them 6 cents. Okay. If it's 6 cents, you're going to go in and charge them 12 cents. And or you can charge whatever you would like to charge them. That's totally up to you, totally your business, and totally how you run your business. I double the prices. That's what I do on everything I do. And then once you hit calculate, you're able to sit there and show them exactly what their text message marketing campaign is going to do for their bottom line, and then the increase in their bottom line. Who can benefit from using SMS? Who benefits from actually having an SMS campaign? Text messages can be a great addition to your digital marketing efforts, regardless of what business type you have. You know, we get so wrapped around of, well, what niche should I go out and sell to? All of them. Every niche. You shouldn't sit there and nitpick, because every time you nitpick, what's going to happen? Every time you nitpick, you're going to turn around and you're going to start losing business, because you're going to say, I don't want to hit that business because that's not in my wheelhouse. So every time you do that, you are absolutely losing business. Who can benefit from it? Every single person out there. They serve the unique function of communicating very urgent information in a highly reliable way. But there are certain businesses that cannot live without SMS in their marketing strategy. E-commerce stores. E-commerce stores. I have a Shopify store. I have SMS attached to it. And every time something changes or something happens, or I decide to run a special, what do? I send a message out, a text message out to my clients. And when they get that text message, what happens? People just magically go in and start to purchase. Whether you're sending a promotional campaign or order shipping confirmation, SMS is a great tool for e-commerce stores. Travel companies. SMS is essential to travel companies because customers need real-time information. This includes flight time updates, gate changes, cancellations, weather alerts, and much more. With SMS, you are able to tell customers exactly what they need to know without having to worry about it if they see it in time. When people get that message, they're going to read it. When people need that message, they're going to read it. When people are doing something and are expecting a message, they are going to read it. Service businesses that require appointments. Make sure that your clients never miss another appointment by sending them SMS reminders. This will save you tons of time and money wasted on no-shows and late appointments. Text message marketing is absolutely essential for appointments. Absolutely essential for appointments. Large organizations with 100 plus employees, internal communication is important, but it's hard to communicate with every employee in a large company. For urgent information, email is too slow. Using SMS for your internal communication is the best way to ensure that every employee gets the information you want to send them at the right time. Think about that one tag on the bottom right there. Large organizations with 100 plus employees. How many organizations are out there that are like that you can literally target and do nothing but go out and set up SMS campaigns and go to the HR department and teach that HR department exactly how to send out those messages, set it, forget it, collect the income, and they will use it for absolutely ever. That is a huge market for people to go out and tap into, because you've got employees running around everywhere. Some of them are sick. Some of them aren't at work. Some of them are out on sales calls. Some of them are doing this. And the HR goes in there and she types in one simple message and sends it out to everybody. And you could literally set them up with an app, a business app, okay? And they could go in there and you could give that HR department one section of that app where they can literally go in there and put a complete message that employee could read, and they could go in and type it in, log in, type it in, send out the text message, with a link to it, and everything happens at one time. That is a huge opportunity that is out there today. How does SMS marketing work? It's probably the easiest, simplest tool that you could ever think about. SMS marketing messages are sent from short codes as opposed to full telephone numbers. I don't know if you know this, but we used to have the long codes, the full telephone numbers. Companies started blocking those. That's the reason we went to the short code. When the long codes came out, when the long tail codes came out, everybody was accepting them. And then AT&T was the first. And we started getting calls. Hey, I'm not getting any of my messages on my phone. What's your phone company? AT&T. The phone companies came out and said, hey, we're not making any money on this, so we're going to cut out these long tail numbers. We want to use short codes. So the short codes are typically 5 to 6 digits and can be associated with one sender or shared across multiple senders. Many countries, including the US, do not allow sender information to be altered. This means your message will appear as a text message from whatever short code your provider used, not from your business. That's why it's important to include your company's name in the message. And everybody knows when you go in and set up SMS on our system and you go in and do that, it makes you put in the business name. There are 2 message types you can send with SMS marketing. Campaigns. Campaign messages are the classic one-to-many bulk text messages. They are typically used to communicate promotions, coupons, sales, etc., or general information, event details, updates, weather alerts, etc. Let me share something with you that absolutely exploded my roofing company in 2012. I was looking for a way to go out and let people know that hailstorms were coming and that we were their roofing company. The first year in business without SMS marketing, we did $100,000. The second year with SMS marketing, we did $1.9 million. We were the out-of-the-box company. We weren't your typical roofing company. We were out knocking on doors when it wasn't hailing. But if it wasn't for SMS and me sitting in front of a suite of weather radars during hail season and being able to target and pinpoint the zip codes, and that's how we had everything set up, was through zip codes. And I could literally see a storm going over 55555, and I could hit a button and say, hey, a hailstorm is coming your way. Be alert. Bam. They got the message. The next message after the hailstorm would be something like, hey, you just had a hailstorm in your area. Be sure to call us so that we can come out and do a free inspection on your roof. Our business absolutely exploded because we had built database after database after database of SMS texting based on zip codes, going door to door, giving free inspections before the hailstorms ever hit. And it was the most amazing thing that you ever saw happen. And that's a service industry. We sent out weather updates. I don't care if it took me 24 hours. I sat there and sent out weather updates. I sent them out, okay? Right from the same platform that you can use today for AppWizard Studio. Took my business from $100,000 to $1.9 million in 12 months. Transactional messages are one-to-one messages that are triggered by a certain event or behavior. An example of this would be an order confirmation or shipping notification for an e-commerce purchase. These messages communicate relevant and timely information to an individual. How many of you ship the United States Postal Service? How many of you ship USPS? How many of you ship USPS or DHL or any of the other services? How many of you ship that way? And as soon as you ship something, you sign up for a notification on that tracking code so that you know exactly where that package is going and exactly what it's doing. It's the most amazing piece of technology in the world. Why? Because it keeps you in the loop. And when a customer calls, you can tell them exactly what's going on. And or me as a customer from the shipping company, I get the message and it says, hey, Kerry, your package is going to be delivered today at 2:00. I know to be home at exactly 2:00 because I have to sign for that package. So transactional messages are absolutely crucial to any business that is out there. Make sure your contacts have opted in. We talked about this. I went through some legalese on this about 3 weeks ago from a company that I follow very, very closely. They always have their ear to the ground. The legalese of texting is extremely important to you and your business. You need to stay on top of it. It's extremely important that you do that because it's your business, okay? And you definitely don't want your business in trouble because you're doing something that does not follow the legalese for SMS marketing. Text messaging is a very effective and direct line of communication to the customer, but there are many rules that you should consider when planning your SMS marketing strategy. The first and most important of these is receiving permission. That's why we have a permission-based system. It's set up that way. It cannot be changed. We get calls every single week. Can you change that? Can you stop it? No, we won't, because it is an integral part of your SMS marketing campaign. And SMS has an extremely high open rate, but this won't help you if you're sending messages to people who do not want them. Not to mention, opt-in is required in most countries. And opt-in, without opt-in, you will get in a lot of trouble. Make sure your contacts have opted in. Text messaging, and I just did that one there. Be mindful of the timing of your messages. Text message marketing is kind of like telemarketing. There are times you just do not want to do that. Unlike email, which is only checked a few times daily, at most people often open text messages almost immediately. I get text messages at 3 o'clock in the morning and I open them. This is great for urgent messages, but you do not want to abuse this power by disturbing contacts at odd hours in the day. Would you want to run out and use a coupon that just woke you up at 2 a.m. on a Wednesday night? I didn't think so. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to be hounded. No one wants to be bothered. No one wants to be spammed. No one wants to go through that ordeal of listening for a text message that pops in at 3 o'clock in the morning. You know, the first thing I think when that happens, there's been an emergency in my family. Someone just got hurt. Something just happened that's terrible because somebody just messaged me at 3 o'clock in the morning. And then I look at it and it's a reminder for a webinar at 8 o'clock in the morning. You know, send it to me at 7 o'clock in the morning when I'm waiting. Some countries even have laws about when you can send text messages. France does not allow SMS marketing on Sundays, holidays, or anytime after 10 p.m. And that is a great rule to follow. Don't send them on holidays, and don't send them on Sundays, and don't send them after 10 o'clock. That is a great, telemarketers can't call you after 9 o'clock. You know, they're not allowed to call you on Sunday, even though they do. I know they do. But follow those rules. You know, Sundays are family time. Holidays are family time. After 10 o'clock, most working people go to bed. So make sure that you stay on top of that. Include your company's name in your messages when sending bulk SMS messages. Our system does that automatically. You put your message in there, you put your name of your company in there, and it goes out automatically. Most providers send them through a short code, which means your contacts won't know it is coming from you. That is why you have to let your contacts know who is sending you the message. You don't want to send a promotional coupon to customers who do not know where it came from. Use SMS to complement the rest of your digital marketing strategy. The beauty of digital marketing is that there are so many channels that you can use to interact with your customers. All of these channels tie together to create a marketing communication system that enables businesses to build relationships with customers and leads at a great scale. I call it notification marketing. When you tie all the different systems together that allows you to notify and stay in touch with your customers, you are using a system called notification marketing. Why? Because they are receiving everything that they're getting. They're receiving everything that they're doing through notifications. SMS and email marketing are two channels that are very complementary. You can create campaigns through both channels using email for including more detailed information and SMS to communicate more time-sensitive or urgent information. You can send long text now. You know, it used to be just 160 characters and that's it. I get texts sometimes that are, 360, 1,200 characters. I mean, it's just over and over and over again. Just send out the short SMS messages with the link in the message that allows them to go to either the same thing in your app that you put in the email. They will see the long form. It is unnecessary to send a long form message in SMS anymore. It does two things. Number one, it switches it to MMS, anything over 160 characters. Be sure, without question, we just went over the ROI calculator. You need to use that as a tool when you're out selling. You need to use that as a tool when you're out creating business. You need to use that as a tool to do one thing. Show that business exactly how they can increase their revenue. That is the absolute most important thing you can do. People want to know, what is this do for me? What will this platform do for me? Exactly how does it work? How do I send out a message? And what's it going to do for my return on investment? That's why this is called the ROI calculator. It is a return on investment calculator that shows them exactly what their money is going to do for me. And a business doesn't care about anything else except their return on investment, and is this going to increase my bottom line sales? That's exactly what they want to know. How do you effectively build huge tech lists to market? It does absolutely no good, okay? And that's why this is in big, bold, and red. It does absolutely no good to sell texting services to a small business without implementing the following to build a customer list. Otherwise, you're wasting your time, your client's money, and most of all, they more than likely will not be a customer for long. You know, we're not out there to build a customer for a day. We are out there to build a customer for a lifetime. We want a customer forever. Once they become a customer forever and they're paying you $30, $60, $90 a month, you want that $30, $60, $90 a month forever. Create a digital sign, graphic and post display. Pin to Facebook, post or header art. Prominently display on your website. It drives me crazy when someone has text message marketing and they don't display it on their website. All print media advertising. They're still going to advertise in the penny savers and all those newspapers. They're going to do that. You can't change that. They're still going to do that. So use it effectively. Now they need to put 27126 plus their keyword in that advertisement to drive them where? Into the text message program. Why do you want to do that? Because the bigger the list, the bigger the opportunity for you to build a good, credible, serious business around SMS marketing. Table tents, bathroom signage. I go to a restaurant and they've got an SMS sign right above where you wash your hands. You can't miss it, you know? And I know this sounds crazy, but put them on the inside of the stalls. People are hanging out in there for 10 or 15 minutes. Put them right inside the stall, right on the door. And when they close the door, they've got this big advertisement sitting there, and put it right there on the door. And guess what? While they're sitting there enjoying themselves, doing their business, they're going to sign up for whatever it is that's on that wall. It's going to happen. Showcase and display it as a strong call to action in their mobile app. Windows, doors, or any place that is a high volume of traffic. If there is traffic, there needs to be some type of signage, okay? Some type of signage, all right, right there in their face so that they sign up for SMS marketing. Incentivize. AppWizard Studio provides a variety of text opt-in applications, and their implementation is crucial to effectively and expeditiously build large text lists. Contest, enter to win. Scratch-off coupons, birthday club, loyalty rewards program, VIP opt-in, event alert systems. I mean, absolutely phenomenal capabilities to build the list and to come out and do exactly what your customer wants to do. And that's to build that traffic, increase their footfall, increase their return on investment, and make more money, period. This says next week. This isn't going to be next week. It's actually going to be on the 11th, because as we had stated earlier, next week we're going to take the week. We're going to take the 4th off. We're going to go celebrate our country's independence and just have a good time out with family and friends and doing exactly what we want to do. So not next week, but on the 11th, we're going to go back into industry-specific text marketing implementations and a text setup tutorial. So do not miss, write it on your calendar, put it on there now. We're going to continue our text message marketing series. Okay. So it will be the 11th and not next week, because next week is a holiday, the 4th of July. Industry specific text marketing implementations and text setup tutorial. Are there any questions before we call it a night? First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for coming out and being a part of our training. We hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much. You're right. Text message marketing is important, and it's something we all need to do. You're absolutely right. And thank you. Thank you for those kind words. Any questions at all? All right. If there's no questions and nobody has anything to add, we look forward to seeing you on the 11th. I want to wish everybody a super safe, happy 4th of July. Be careful out there with the sparklers and the bottle rockets and all that kind of stuff. And make sure you take care of yourself. But more importantly, take care of your loved ones that are sitting there next to you. I will see you on the 11th. You have a great evening. God bless. Good night. And we'll see you on the next AppWizard Studio training.